Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I I was looking at my book, my visual journal, and with the idea in mind, what is the easiest thing that I can do or create with the um, most results, with the biggest results. And I've come to, for today, it might change tomorrow. For today, it is, using my visual journal. Yes. Here I played with color, and then I did an outline in the method that I like to call the energy of, which is I look at the subject and I do not look at the outline I am creating of the subject. So that's what I did. And here it is. After I just played around with color because I needed to. And what we're going to do today is we are gonna use some colors and paint it in. And the whole idea about this practice for today, it can change tomorrow, is not to be concerned about the outcome at all. I'm just going to have fun and dive into the energy of, you can do your subject. It's going to be a fairly short painting. And I'll do it like this again, since that seemed to work all right. I'll adjust it, have a little sip of my tea. Oh my goodness, my homemade chai is just out of this world. Now I added some chaga mushroom and some moringa, which really adds a little kind of a stench. Almost reminds me of compost, but it's a good thing. I'm trying to be healthy. Okay, is everything showing? I think so. So now I'm just going to use, my paints are too far away. I'll get them right here. Well, this is real time. So, I'm not going to edit or any of that beautiful stuff that people do. And I'm getting my paints out. Little aquamarine, I think it's called. And I will use a little bit of white, maybe a little bit more. And I will use my kind of what is that color? Magenta. They do call it magenta. There's different, it depends on what brand you get your colors from. I mean, the magenta color can change dramatically from a real fuchsia pink to a more reddish, deep red blood color. So I think I got enough colors here to play with. Pardon. And do I want black? I don't want black yet. So I'm just going to play with the colors, and I kind of like the watercolor effect. So I'm just going to use extra water as I paint. And I have my rag. Always keep your rag handy. And I'm just going to get to it. The energy of, and here I was having a conversation with a really good friend of mine. And I just did a quick little sketch of her. And to capture the energy, because I love to do that. Painting the energy of. So I'm just gonna play. So each new day, we have the chance to, each new day we're kind of reborn, right? We're reborn into a new reality in a way. It is a day that has never been lived before and that will never be lived again. And with that in mind, we can choose anything that we want in a way. Of course, we have our duties, whatever they might be, our responsibilities to family, society, job, all these wonderful things that keep us kind of on track, keep the money flowing, whatever it might be. But in that frame of responsibility, we get to choose how we respond to all of it. That's the one thing we do have choice over. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it because we're overtaken by emotions. But in truth, we are in charge. And she will have red lips. Beautiful red lips. There we go. There she is. I love her. And I can give her white hair. And, as you paint this way, you will find the real beauty in discovering the little different things. I just love this, I just absolutely love this because it's like a total exploration. And of course, no judgment. And if you find yourself judging, just notice it. If you find yourself critical with yourself, just notice it. If it's really overbearing, put your brush in your non-dominant hand and keep going. Of course, I wasn't judgmental on myself this time, so I'll just keep it in my dominant hand, which happens to be my right hand. I think I always was right-handed. As for my sister, she was left-handed and was trained to be right-handed. She had to give it up, and now she can use both hands. And my other sister, she's left-handed. Yep, my brothers, I think they were all right-handed. Maybe one of my brothers was left-handed and was retrained. I'm not sure. It's kind of strange how society makes you do certain things. Back in the day. So here I want to give her like lots of loving energy. Lots of loving energy. Little fire energy. Fire energy is actually really down here. Yeah, creating some Illumination, illuminate the path. Kind of look at, you can look at these, this type of painting as kind of like a prayer, right? You can create a certain energy and send it. I love that. Maybe a little blue in the fire. There's always a little blue in the fire. Illumination. Illuminate her path. Illuminate. Burn away what is no longer needed. Transformation, purity. And let me see. Is that it? Is that it? But of course not. Now I'm gonna use my, what color? I think I wanna find my Payne's gray because it's not so black that it's painful. I could use, well, I'll use Payne's gray. Oops, dropped my brush. Of course, you can create those colors by mixing all the colors. But for the time being, I'm gonna go for the color that is already in my color selection. Oh, here. Okay. Sometimes there's darkness, but this darkness is there so we can see the light. It is there so we can see the difference. How would we be able to see the light if there wasn't darkness? We cannot see the stars in bright daylight when the sun is dominant. Nope. So here, and now I will use my tiny brush and I will create. Just outline her face just a little bit more. And her beautiful eyes. And her gorgeous nose. You know, our senses are there to show us the way. You know, intuition. Yeah. Intuition. How do we awaken intuition? Okay. Who would have thought, you know, that our sense of smell tells us so much? We can, you know, tap into that. We can tap into intuition by breathing, by smelling. You know, I don't know if it happens to you at all, but sometimes you know, suddenly I smell things from the past. It's so strange. It's like there's no reason for me to smell certain things, but I smell them. And it's like somehow soul memory. So our senses, to tap into our senses, our natural abilities. And of course, go out there and, spend a little time with a tree, spend a little time in nature, relating to the earth, different aspects of our natural environment, and also communicating with the elemental beings. What does that mean? There's energies that for instance, it has elemental beings surrounding it, and you can commune with them. So yeah, I'm going to take a walk again today. Maybe not by myself, I don't know yet. Usually I go by myself, where I just go in the woods. I've gotten over getting scared of the big kitties and the bear. The bear's more scared of me than I am of it. I think they're just adorable, but they're just black bears in my neck of the woods. Okay, so here, I think I'll leave it at that. Okay, so here I did my painting, The Energy of, and to not to be attached to the outcome of the painting and just go with the energy. You know what? I'm not quite done yet. Okay, I'll just keep you right here for just a wee bit longer, okay? Because this painting absolutely is asking for a little bit of symbology. Divine intervention, illumination, just like the stars in the sky. There's so much wisdom and information if we just listen, we open ourselves. It's all there. Okay. Here. Now she feels more complete. One more thing. When you know it, there's always one more thing. But this is important because love. Keep your heart open. Always love. Love, love, love. Remember, love. When all fails, it is only there to love us and to teach us. It's not like it's removed from us. Things are not hopeless. They're just lessons. And here's the love. Okay. I think I'm done now. Okay. Here, love, illumination. Okay. The energy of. Thank you for joining me in another day of my painting practice. And I'm so happy to be able to share this with you. And I hope you use some of the little ideas and inspirations maybe. Okay, much love to you. Until next time. Goodbye.